When I ask business leaders what causes their organization to underperform, I get a variety of answers, but it all boils down to one thing: the levels of stress that the individuals are experiencing. Are the people in your organization experiencing stress? Pretty much everybody is today with our current situations. I'm Elle Ingalls, creator of the pressure-free method, the on-the-go stress management method. I used to think that you had your stressful day and then you went home and you prayed, meditated, did yoga, go for a run, take a shower, take a bath, whatever it took so that you would de-stress and then get up the next morning and start all over again. I thought I was taking care of myself, but that's not how stress works. In 2010, I created this method, used it on myself, and started coaching it to business leaders and to students with incredible results. You'll see some of those results in testimonials down below here. The pressure-free method is very easy to employ. It's not rocket science, but you've got habits of reactions that are generations old. I'm helping you to break some of those habits of reaction. Those are the things that cause us to underperform at work and at home. Those are the things that cause excess arguing. And the release of these hormones basically affects every cell and organ and process of your body. So when we can start to turn that around, chronic illness, both mental and physical, can start to dissipate for you. So down below here, you will see descriptions of the programs that I can share with your organization. So I work with individuals and organizations, teaching them the pressure-free method. And you can have an introductory experience, or we can create a year-long program for you. Whatever you best feel can serve your people. I want to give you just a little demo of some of the things that I do. So in the intro session, I'm showing people exactly what stress does to them so they can understand why they feel what they feel, why their stomach feels nauseous just before the meeting, why they have the dry mouth. When you understand what the stress response really is doing in your body, and then you understand from me how you can stop it, this pressure-free method is going to be something that can really make a difference. So, targets, triggers, tools, 3 simple steps. I help people identify what their targets are. What is it that needs to switch or change for them? What are some of their goals, dreams, or visions for themselves? Maybe things that even feel impossible right now, but they really want to have cleared up. Maybe they have a chronic disease that they've dealt with for a while, and they need that to free up in order for them to perform better. So we'll identify targets. They tend to be health, performance, or relationship oriented. Second step are triggers. What causes you to trigger the fight or flight stress response? It could be something as simple as someone's tone of voice in the office, or a particular sound, or something that just is generally annoying. So we figure that out. And now the third step, tools in the 10-second solution. From a resting heart rate, if you can identify that you're starting to feel a particular trigger working on you, you have about 10 seconds before the stress response will release the first flood of hormones. That's what we want to prevent. If we can prevent the first flood of hormones, then later on the second flood of hormones doesn't go out. We are actually breaking the stress cycle. Here's why that's important. If you're a male and you've triggered the stress response, it's going to take up to 9 hours before your cells are back to normal. For a female, it's up to 24 hours that stress cycle can take place in your cells. We need to break it so that you're not dealing with the mess of stress hormones for your entire workday or your whole night trying to sleep. So that's what we do with the pressure-free method. With that 10-second solution and a variety of tools that I teach, you can break this stress cycle and actually go an entire day without triggering the stress response. Then that night, when you're sleeping, your body is rejuvenating and regenerating the way it's supposed to. How does performance change? First of all, much less illness. Your body's immune system can finally be working in the way it should. So there's going to be less illness. Also, your brain is going to work better for you. If you've ever experienced test anxiety, or you're going into a meeting and you're forgetting some of your facts and figures that you know so well, That's because in fight or flight, the outer brain shuts down. It's very difficult to remember, and it's very difficult to use your senses as you're used to using them. Some people have trouble with their eyesight in fight or flight. Some people aren't hearing very well, which is why you'll get a question and not answer it. You'll be on some other plane. You're just trying to protect yourself when you're in fight or flight. And that's why things can feel so threatening. Also, digestion. No more butterflies in the stomach. If you think, oh, I get little butterflies, that's a good thing. It's not a good thing. If you continually are nervous before meetings, etc., it's going to take a toll on your body. And that's what we help you prevent with the pressure-free method. So I hope you'll take a look. I could go on and teach you so much right on here, but the best way for us to see if this is right for your organization and for me to assess if we can put a good program together for you is a conversation. So you can go to speakwithL.com for us to converse and see if we're a good fit for you. And you'll see down below here the program description, testimonials, and I've hopefully answered some information for you and just given you a little glimpse of what could be possible for your organization. So thanks so much. I'm Elle Ingalls with Pressure Free Living.